Great Pyramid of Giza. Giza Necropolis, located on the border of the southwestern countryside of Cairo, is probably the most famous ancient region in the world. The pyramids in Giza were built for 3 generations: Khufu, his second guardian, his son Khafra and Menkora. The Great Pyramid, built by Khufu, is the oldest and one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Over 2 million blocks of stones were used in the pyramid, which was completed in 2560 BC and took 20 years to build. Although it is the largest pyramid in Egypt with a height of 9 meters, the Pyramid of Khafra next to it seems larger because it was built in a higher location. The Great Wall of China. Great Wall of China, which was built from the 5th century BC to the 16th century AD and constantly renovated, protected the northern borders of the Chinese Empire from the attacks of the Han Empire. The Great Wall of China was made up of walls built at various times, the most famous of which was built by the first Chinese emperor between 220 and 206 BC, and very few survived to this day. The Ming dynasty of a large part of the wall today 1368 to 1644 AD. It was built in its period. The most up-to-date and detailed archaeological research revealed that the Great Wall, along with all its tributaries, is 8,851.8 kilometers long. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu, one of the most beautiful and impressive ancient regions of the world, has been rediscovered over the Urubamba Valley for centuries, and was rediscovered by the historian Hiram in 1911. The lost city of the Incas, which cannot be seen from below and is completely detached, is surrounded by terraced agricultural areas irrigated with natural resources. Although it is known by the local people, it was not known to the outside world until it was rediscovered in 1911. Since then, my grandson Machu Picchu has become the most important tourist attraction. Petra. Petra, called the half-year-old rose-red city of the time, was the ancient capital of the Kingdom of Nabati. Petra is undoubtedly Jordan's most precious treasure and biggest tourist attraction. Enormous unique city carved into the Valley of Moses by the Nebatis centuries ago, has become an important crossroads of silk and spice roads, combining China, India and South Arabia with Egypt, Greece and Rome. Teotihuacan. In the 2nd century BC, a civilization rose from the Valley of Mexico. This civilization built the thriving metropolis Teotihuacan and its huge staircase pyramids. The largest building in Teotihuacan, the Solar Pyramid, built in 100 AD, is 75 meters high and one of the largest structures in Mesoamerica. The construction of the smaller Moon Pyramid started 100 years later and was completed in 450 AD. 700 years after the collapse of the Teotihuacan Empire, the pyramids were honored by the Aztecs and used as pilgrimage sites. Angkor. Angkor Wat is a huge temple complex with magnificent remains from the various capitals of the Khmeric Empire, which lasted from the 9th century to the 15th century. The complex includes the Angkor Wat Temple, the world's largest religious monument, and the Bayon Temple, where numerous huge stone rings are located. Throughout its long history, Angkor has undergone many changes resulting from countless transformations between Buddhism and Hinduism. Angkor, which can be seen on the national flag of Cambodia, has become the country's first visitor attraction and also the symbol of the country. Colosseum. The Colosseum is the largest and most famous amphitheater built in the Roman Empire. Its construction was started by Emperor Vespasian in 72 AD and was finished by his son Titus in 80 AD. During the 100-day opening ceremony of the Colosseum, 5,000 animals and 2,000 gladiators were killed during the demonstrations. The Colosseum has a capacity of 50,000 spectators and has around 80 entrances where these spectators can enter. The spectators were protected from the rain and the heat of the sun with sails called velarium that covered the top of the roof. Amphitheater, the most popular touristic attraction of Rome, has become an iconic symbol of the Roman Empire. Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal 1632–1653 Yilari Arasinda Babur Imperatoru Sa Jahanan Gazda Esi Anasina Insa Edertiji Bayaz Murmurdan Devasa Bir Mozoladir. Taj Mahal Dunyanan and Iyi Korunmus ve Mimari Asidin and Güzel Mozolelarandan Barashidir Babur Mimarasinan Bir Basiapitidir ve Esas Dunya Murasi Alanlarandan Bir Tanasidir. Sansuzalugum Yanagindaki Goziasi Olarak Adlandarilan Anit Aslinda ik Ice Getchmis Bir Binalar Complexi. Bayaz Kubeli Murmur Mozolenin Yaninda Yansidisai Havuzlar, Sisekli Agaklaran Ve Kalalaran Suslediji Genis Bachelar Gibi Burkach Guzel Bina Daha Bulanuyur. Easter Island. World-famous moais are monolithic sculptures found on Easter Island, one of the most deserted islands in the world. The sculptures were made by Polynesian colonists, mostly between 1250 and 1500 AD, by carving huge rocks. Moais are seen as representing dead ancestors, as well as the embodiment of the powers of the living or dead mighty chefs. The highest moai, named Paro, is 10 meters high and weighs 75 tons. Most of the sculptures were standing in the early days when Europeans visited the island. However, the vast majority was destroyed due to later clashes among clans. Today, around 50 moai have been rebuilt on Easter Island and in various museums. Parthenon Acropolis. Acropolisayan Teps Indeki Parthenon Dunyanan and Mashur Yapalarandan Biri ve Hikber Atina Ziareti Parthenonu Gormadan Tam Sailmaz. Parthenonun Insati Mo 447 de Persalar Terafindan Yikilan Eski Bir Tapanagi Yinilmik Amasiala Basladi ve Mo 432 de Tamamlandi. Parthenonun Yapalis Amasi Fildisi, Gumas ve Altindan Yapalan Devasa Athena Parthenos Hykline ev Sahapligi Yapmasidi. 5. Uzayilda Heikel Roma Imperatoru Terafindan Yagmalandi ve Daha Sanra Imha Edeldg Istanbula Godaroldu. Uzun Hayati Boyunka Parthenon Kale, Kalais, Kami ve Barat Depozu Olarak Hizmet Verdi.